Now, I don't want to, I'm going from kind of the sublime, the really deep spiritual to the ridiculous. I'm sorry. My wife and I, my family, we watched Sharknado last Sunday night. Why are you laughing? Sharknado has taken America by storm. And it is so bad, it's intentionally bad. The acting's intentionally bad, the plotting's intentionally bad, the special effects are horrible. It is so bad that it's good. And I laughed, and I laughed, and I laughed all the way through it. And it's really, I don't want to get political here, it's really a parody of and a shaming of global warming alarmism. And if you don't know the plot, there's 3 Sharknadoes now. This is the 3rd one, but it was called number 2, the other one. So it's like, never mind, it's all right. You don't know the plot. We're having these strange meteorological events, and gigantic tornadoes are sweeping across the ocean and picking up sharks. And then going across cities, like last week was in New York, and dropping the sharks on the city. Thank you very much. You're getting this then, huh? And as it drops sharks from the city, the sharks are devouring the people alive. And everybody's running and screaming and yelling and shouting because of the sharks being dropped out of the sky on top of them. Now, I got 2 clips from the movie, 2 just pictures. This is the star. His name, it's kind of funny. His name is Finn. You get this? And he gives a Henry V president from Independence Day kind of speech on top of a fire truck. We're New Yorkers, and they're not going to take this city from us. And he raises his gigantic New York City Fire Department chainsaw above his head. Let's kill some sharks. And then the next scene just shows. Now, I couldn't show you this. He cuts that shark in half from the very tip of his snout down to the very rear of his body. Now, I want to ask you a question. Are you listening to me? How likely is it that a gigantic tornado is going to cross the ocean, pick up sharks, and drop them on you? What? It's not likely. Now, Mark Twain said something very interesting. He said, most of the problems of my life never happened. You have no chance to have a shark dropped on you. Now, are you with me now? Think back about all the things you were worried about, and all the things you were afraid of in your life, and think about how many things did not happen. Sharks dropping out of the sky on you is completely and totally uncertain. So why worry about what most likely is not going to happen? Why let your hearts become depressed and worried and afraid? You trust in God. You trust also in Jesus.